Welcome to FaBled Hunters.
I'm Ada.
I'm Sing.
And we're gonna open some stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
It's been a while,
What?
Sing.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't even remember when was the last time we filmed in this room.
Yeah, it's been a long time. A lot of traveling, a lot of callings,
a lot of
holidays, work. But we're back.
Yes.
And we have a package.
Yes,
take a look.
do. Package from Australia.
Right.
It's clearance by customs, so it's safe.
Yeah. NSW, I think that's North, South
really.
Wales, something
Super
Wales in Australia, right? NSW.
NSW.
And I think it's something really special that we're gonna have to ask the viewers to wait a little bit before finding out what's in it. Because in this very special Thanksgiving episode, we have a message from the man that made it all possible, the founder, CEO of Legend Story Studios, and he's got a special message for everybody. So check it out.
Hey, Saint, and all the fans at FaBled Hunters. I wanted to record a message for you guys at the LXS Studios, and we'll have all the fancy fab backdrop and all of that stuff, and with a proper camera. But Auckland is still in lockdown, so we're doing the best that we can, which is the only thing that you can ever do. So I just wanted to send you a Thanksgiving message to all of you, and just share a little bit of a story about being thankful for people who help you along the way. And for me, I really believe that it's important to remember the people who helped you, especially when you needed it the most. So this particular story is going way back to the beginning of my journey in the TCG industry in terms of career path. It was back in 1999, and I was given an opportunity by somebody to start on the journey of making the TCG industry my job, my career. And this person gave me a number of opportunities to get involved with organized play and building communities around, at that time it was Magic in New Zealand, and through this person's mentorship and opportunities that he gave me, it expanded to be many games over the years. And I always just very, very fondly looked up to this particular person and admired him and looked to him as being a real role model and mentor in my life, and someone that I greatly respected. And in a very sad turn of events, the particular person had a brain hemorrhage in the mid-2000s, and wasn't able to continue on holding his professional position in the industry anymore. And his life sort of changed in an instant. But I never forgot about this person, and always wanted to. I've always kept in touch with him and just keep him updated on what was happening in my life and my journey. And whenever I could, just reach out and return some of the kindness that he showed me at the start of my career. And so the reason that I'm saying this is that this connects back to Saint in a very interesting way. So when Flesh and Blood first launched in 2019, obviously that was a very significant moment for me in my life, and I was very proud of that. And a few of the people who were really instrumental in helping me get to where where I was at that moment. I reached out to them and went to visit them and gave each of these, or a few of these people, a very special gift, which was the Heart of Fendel prototype test print. And when we held the calling in Sydney, Australia in 2019, I think it was start of November, I personally went over to that calling, and I went to visit this person, and told him about the journey, and gave him a whole bunch of promo cards, Cold Foil Heroes, and some sealed product, and the Heart of Fendel. And I told him that this was a very special card, and hopefully, all things going well, one day this card would be worth a lot of money. And as it turns out, yeah, it's a pretty special card. But yeah, life is doesn't always go along smoothly, and there's been some things that have happened for this person that have sort of put him in a situation where he needed to sell this card to look after not only himself but his parents as well. So very kindly Saint offered to help him out, and I made an introduction between this person and Saint when I heard that he was hoping to be able to sell this card to help a situation, and Saint very kindly came forth and made something happen to help him out. And there you go, Saint, you can very proudly show off the Heart of Fendel prototype test print, and I hope that you enjoy it as a bit of a jewel in the crown of your collection. And thank you again for helping my friend out. I really do appreciate it, and so does he. And just I think the message for me is it's really important to always remember the people who help you along the way and be thankful for them. So best wishes, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving Day, and thank you all for your support. Thank you.
Wow, that was kind of deep, and that was a powerful message from James. Now, because of the timing of the year, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I just wanted to personally say that I'm always grateful. I'm grateful for every single day. I appreciate just waking up and saying, whoa, like, I'm breathing. This is great.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. And a lot of people seem to forget that and seem to not even take the time to acknowledge that, wow, we're living in this time. It's a challenging time, but we're living, and this is great. And also really important to acknowledge that there are people that led to our existence, that helped improve our existence, like James had talked about. So Ada, do you have any people that you want to recognize or think about or be thankful for today?
Yeah, well, I'm grateful for a lot of people. So one of many, my art tutor when I was in high school, well, the woman that taught me everything I know about the arts. Her name is Moon Lee. I just visited her actually a couple months ago in Seattle. And she became my tutor when I was 14. And at the time when I started out with her, I really did not know anything about drawing. I really didn't know anything. So she taught me everything from the very basic to more advanced. She helped me get into my dream school later on when I became a senior. But throughout my high school years, I mean, Sing always jokes around with me, not like, when we're on camera, but he always says,
we're off camera?
When we're off camera, that
Go figure! I give her a hard time all the time.
No, he always joked around that, oh, Ada, you probably had it easy, you were probably popular in high school. But little did he know, I struggled a lot growing up, and I struggled a lot in high school because I wasn't with my parents when I was in high school, and I always was jealous of having family around. So naturally I turned to people that were older, that had more experience, and made them my family. My art tutor being one of them. And during my darkest time in high school, I don't know if I was 15, 16, I was even under a suicide watch at a ER. And I struggled a lot, and it was so dark. I was in such a dark place that I did not when you're depressed, you don't want to get out of your house. You just want to be in this dark room all day, don't want to talk to anyone. And my art tutor was there to lead me out of that darkness. She asked me to draw out all these dark things in my mind, and that became what got me into all these great art schools later on. And even till this day, looking back, she not only taught me how to draw, she taught me how to think in a positive way. And I had it in me, yes, but without her being there guiding me, I don't think I would have gotten out of that dark time that easily. So I'm really thankful for her. How about you, Sing?
Again, I've got a lot of mentors I am thankful for and I think about and I remember and acknowledge all the time. But there's one that stands out, and given the current state of the world, given events in his life, I have to recognize him. His name was Keith Sina. Keith, and I met him in my late teens. I think I mentioned the story about having my magic collection stolen in neutral ground. And my magic collection when I was 16, 17 years old was worth $50,000+ in the 90s. And that was literally everything I owned, because I didn't own property, I didn't have a stock portfolio. I was a teenager. And with my magic collection, that they targeted me for my magic collection, but I lost all the, I think they're Dun & Bradstreet leads for Merrill Lynch. I was entrusted with all the valuable leads, the people to call upon for my whole floor for a financial advisor, Merrill Lynch. Like, my career ended right then and there. My investment banking career ended because some assholes at neutral ground jacked my magic collection. And I literally had to take any job possible. So I was making about $150 a week, installing credit card terminals, like going into the worst neighborhoods in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, in Staten Island, in Queens, of the 5 boroughs, and grinding it out. I was literally running around with like 10, 12 credit card machines, like on my back or on a little dolly. I got robbed a couple times, I got beat up a couple times. Like, people are beating me up for credit card machines. But regardless, my manager's name was Keith Sina, and he literally just encouraged me. He's like, hey, it's a tough time now. You're learning about something, you're building skills, you're building, foundation of your knowledge within the payment processing field. And this was like 97, 98. It just was so meaningful. I remember the times where, like, my paycheck was $100 and something or $200 after taxes after 2 weeks sometimes. Maybe $250 on a good 2-week paycheck. And he'd just be like, hey man, I know you're barely paying your rent, but here's a sandwich. You're doing a good job. You're gonna push through. And he just lifted me out of like the worst financial situation ever, because I was already independent in my teens. And he taught me always be closing. He taught me to just never take no for the last answer and just keep pushing. And I mean, being somebody 16, 17 years old, already understanding that and having somebody take the time to just reinforce those values, it was so meaningful to me. I ended up being business partners, or accepting Keith as a business partner, even to my current firm, Universal Processing, for about a decade. And between 2003 and 2013, he was experiencing late stage multiple sclerosis, MS, another degenerative disease. But he still was brave. He was like, I'm holding you back. I want to start my own business. And he did, and he ran it rather successfully. And during this time, at the end of the year 2021, I just want to thank Keith and thank his family for supporting him and him supporting me all these years, because he had just passed away this May, literally a day before, I believe, his 63rd birthday. But I'm grateful for the many years, close to 2 decades of friendship, of support, of mentorship from Keith Sina that helped me become who I am today. And I hope I did him right, and I hope that his family can be proud that I'm carrying the torch for his legacy in payments. So that's such a moving story, and I feel like it's people like Keith and my art tutor that inspire us to keep passing it down, to keep giving back to people we meet, and that's so important.
And I guess we both are just so grateful for everything that we have and for, you know, being alive really this holiday season. And it's just, we want to spread this good energy.
Positive energy.
With
good
all
vibes.
you guys.
Well, got something else to say about Thanksgiving, but we don't want to hold up our viewers too much because we've got a very special package to go through.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're back.
Yes, we are. And we're going to do this. Oh, man. This package.
I'll let you.
Yes, a couple months. And why, thank you. I get to open my own package? That's great, Ada. I've got your permission. Thank you very much. Okay, I've got sleeves ready. We only need one. Got semi-ridges ready. We only need one right here. But yeah, this is it. This is only been seen one other time in the world. I think there's only 4 of these in the world. Oh boy.
Oh wow, it's like
NSW. Something Wales. I need, it's okay, we're American. We can be forgiven for not knowing our geography.
Wow.
Okay, gotta be really careful because this is not the most common piece. I will not cut the card, Ada. You're talking to me here, okay? Okay. New South Wales?
I don't know.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I'll look it up. No, it's protected.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Wow. I thought there'd be like a white back, like slingshots, but that's not the case. Whoa, case is a little dirty. Need my hands out there. Wow, you wanna handle it? Promise to use both hands? You wanna handle it? You wanna take a look? There you go.
Wow. Nice.
That's ridiculous, right? And the 000P for promo. Do you know where the only other known instance of this card is?
James Weishaus?
Well, I'm sure J-Dubs has at least one copy of these.
Yeah.
But no, Steve.
Oh.
Our mutual friend, Steve Aoki.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he was given one for the Monarch
We were on the
previews.
same flight from Vegas to LA.
Oh, really?
Just
now?
A week ago.
Okay. Wow. Okay, the corners are regular corners, but
There's one little...
yeah, a little nick over there and a little scuff, but this is a wonderful card, and being that there's only 4 in the world, one of them, which is Steve's, this is a great opportunity. This is such a great piece of history to have. So I'm super thankful, and I just want to say I'm known in the trading market and the collector market as being a buyer of last resort. So like I negotiate hard. If you really need it and you need to sell to me, you need to sell flesh and blood cards to me, you better come correct. But this is one situation where I felt it inappropriate to negotiate at all. I paid the gentleman his full initial ask, and I felt really good about it because of his story. Because you gotta take care of the people that brought other influential people up. And although I couldn't do more for Keith, I was able to do what I could for this gentleman. So I hope you're doing well, sir. I really appreciate this opportunity, and this card is going to a great forever home, hopefully. So yeah, in closing, Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Ada, do you have
2 days.
Tell the audience, tell the viewers anything?
I just want to thank you guys for being so supportive over the past 8-9 months.
Yeah, almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year, gosh, and so much has happened. You know, this channel has brought me and Sam closer than ever. I'm really thankful for that.
Yep.
I'm thankful for both of us being healthy and our families, you know, because we are still in a pandemic. So just, I really think we've worked so hard this entire year. Now's the time to really spend some time with your friends, your family, and
Your
really,
loved ones,
yeah,
people
your
important
loved
to you.
ones, yeah,
And
then-
really cherish that time.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen, right?
Absolutely. And again, I thank all the mentors that helped me become who I am. And the other day, I was just even thinking about this. I'm not saying that I'm happy, per se, for this pandemic to have happened, but it's here. And I am thankful for this experience, the opportunity
us a
to
lot.
fight through this pandemic, fight through one of humankind's largest challenges. And it's also, what I'm thankful for is, it's helped me screen the people that I figured were, or I learned were not appropriate to have around, the
Yeah.
negative people, where it brought the people that I wanted to have around, the positive people, the people that were out there making a difference. It brought us closer together.
Yeah.
So it really tells you, like, this pandemic has really shown me who the important people in my life are.
Yeah.
And it's brought us
Same.
all closer together. So that said, I hope that the viewers take away something, and the message that there's so much to be thankful for. Don't ever forget who brought you here. Don't ever forget, you know, the people that brought you up along the way. Be
Yeah.
thankful for everything you have. Be thankful even for just waking up and being able to open your eyes and having a breath of fresh air. So yeah. Hope you guys liked what you see. Hope you guys like this test heart. This will be on display in various episodes. And remember to watch, like, comment, subscribe, and twiddle the notification button, everybody. That's it for now, everybody.
See you next time.
Bye.